Hello everyone. I am here today with a little bit of a different video, at least for me. I've been watching a lot of videos lately on people who are making their own cards, whether it's for Project Life or just regular pocket scrapbooking. I don't do Project Life, but I do a lot of albums now that are 6x8 pocket pages. So for me, this is a perfect idea to make use of like some of these background cards that I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with them. So I picked out these 6 to start with to see how I do and if I like the results. So you're going to come along with me and see if you kind of agree with my choices or if you have some other ideas. And I'm certainly open to suggestions in the comments because this is new for me. But if pocket scrapping is the way I'm going to go more in the future, then having something like this where I can make my own stuff would be really, really helpful. So I'm excited to give this a try. So these are my 6 cards. And then over here, I've kind of started a pile of some stuff, just sort of random embellishments and things that I have around that I thought maybe I could make use of them. So this is just an older sticker pack. I think this was from Close to My Heart, and I think it goes with this. I think these are from the same set, and I've struggled to use that a little bit. And then these are old metal tags from a line called En Route from SEI that a friend gave me because she knows I love travel stuff. And I don't know that I would use these on like a 12 by 12 layout, but I'm going to see if maybe I can use something, I don't know, on a card. And then I have some floral kind of themed stuff from Felicity Jane. I have some leftover of those leatherette stickers from Pink Fresh. Who are these from? Oh, these are Pink Fresh as well, Indigo Hills. Lots of hearts. I mean, it's going to take me a while to go through these, so I might as well see if I can come up with something. And then some more puffy stickers that are somewhat travel related. This one is. The others I could pretty much use for anything, I think. So I'm going to start with these and just see how I do. For this first one, I picked out the Felicity Jane puffy stickers, and I think I'm going to use this. It's got a little bit of this orange in there that might help offset this. And what I'm thinking with this one is I have a local conservatory and an arboretum. So I like to go and visit and see all the flowers and things. And while there aren't swans there certainly will be flowers. And I think that's part of what was sort of messing me up with this is like, when am I ever going to use that? We don't really have swans here that I see. But if I cover it with these flowers, it kind of cuts that background a little bit. You don't notice it quite as much, and I think I could get away with it. So I think I'm going to put this right in the middle. There we go. And then I think to make it a little bit more conducive to matching some other things, I'm probably going to outline the flower sticker with a black pen, some black ink. I'm going to go fairly fine tip here on an 03 and see how that looks. I completed the inking around the edge with my pen, and I love the way it looks. It gives it just enough definition so that it'll stand out. And then the flower as a whole just really takes away from some of that busy background. So I am very pleased with that one. On to the next. For this card, I think I'm going to do something similar to what I did with the last one, where I'm just probably going to use one element and then do the pen work around it. And I think I'm going to go with this one. Since I do love to travel, and that is the focus of my blog and my YouTube channel, I better have at least one card in here that focuses on travel. I'm hoping I'll end up with 2 at least, but one for sure. So I'm going to go with this one, Let's Roll. So if you're taking a road trip, that certainly works. And this is a puffy sticker. It is by Evalicious or Evalicious, however you say that. They have really good stuff, so if you haven't checked out their products, you probably should. All right, let's make sure we're in focus here. And then if I just put that in the middle, yes, I like it. The pale pink works with this side, and the black in the tires works with this. And then if I do my pen work around the middle, I think that'll bring it even more together. This one turned out great, I think. Love it again. The mix of the colors, a little bit of the pen around the outside. Perfect. So now I have two that are done. All right, now let's move on to this one. This is a very busy pattern, and I love yellow, but it's a lot of yellow. And this isn't really my style. It's kind of vintagey and like super feminine, which isn't normally my thing. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but I will look through all those items that I pulled from my stash and I will find something. So I also have these in my stash, and as you can see, I have quite a few left here. There must be a swan theme or something, because I have that. I had that paper with it in the background, and then, hold on, look at this. This is part of that sticker pack that I had that I thought was from close to my heart. Swans again. So I'm not going to use a swan here, but I'm looking at this piece up here. It has gold, has a little pink to offset all that yellow that's in there, but still enough yellow to bring it in. And then I'm also looking at this one. I really like it because honestly, I don't know how else I would use this, but that's a lot of yellow. Again, maybe if I did pen work around the outside, it would help offset that. So I'm not sure. We'll see. It's going to be one of those though. This one or this one. I decided to go with this element simply because I think that's going to be much harder to use than that little pennant. So I am going to do the pen work around the outside. And then I think to bring in a little bit more of the black, I'm going to use, oops, let's get closer to the camera. I'm going to use this washi, which is black but has these kind of random dots in it along the top, just to bring in a little bit of the black to give it more boldness and just kind of give it an interesting feature so it's not yellow on yellow. So I'm just going to go around the edge like I did with the others. So nothing too fancy or complicated here. I definitely think it looks better with the outlining. All right, and then the washi. If I can get it started here, there we go. So we need about like that. So now do I want to go to the very top or leave a little space? I think I like it with a little space, a tiny little margin at the top. Yeah. All right. So there we go. I love it. The black definitely helps. Yay, another one done. Moving on to this one. I believe this is from Felicity Jane. They do, it's double-sided. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. They do a lot of black and white designs. And again, this is a very busy background, and so I don't know that I would just use it as is, but I will find something to probably go with that floral motif, but yet that will give it color. So I decided to use this leatherette sticker from that Pink Fresh. Where is it here? Here it is. This Pink Fresh set. Oops, this way. And I decided I'm going to highlight that pink. I found this washi in my stash, so I'm just going to do kind of the opposite of what I did in the last one, where instead of at the top, I'm going to put it at the bottom. I'm liking this process already because it seems pretty easy. All right. Right about there, I think. And I actually like that this is fairly transparent, so you can still see the flowers behind it, but yet tell that this is a polka dot because it's just enough color to offset that. And then I think I'm going to ink around the edge again here. Again, just to bring out the background a little bit more, because otherwise it's a white border against a fairly white card. I want to be sure that I can really see this bold element once I put it in a pocket. There. And you know what? I think I'm going to do something that I've seen Adele Inky Quill do. She does her own pocket cards as well, but I've seen her do this technique on many things, not just pocket cards, but pages as well, where she just does lines like this. And I think that will also help break up the design. Yes, I like it. All right, I think I'm going to leave that one as it is, because I'm happy with just that little bit of black that I brought in there. If I were to add something, I might add like a little black. Well, you know what? Since I'm talking about it, let's do it. I'll just put one of these on here and see what I think. So I have these little black like rhinestone things. I could put one right there. I do like that. All right. So we're going to take a glue dot and we will adhere it if it'll cooperate. There we go. And then we'll just stick it on right there, a little bit overlapping the washi and the line work there. Yeah, I like it. Okay, that one's done. This is probably going to be the most difficult card. It's very green, which is not a color that I use a ton in my pocket scrapping, so that'll be a little bit of a challenge. So beside the green, it's also a very busy pattern, lots of hearts. So I'm just going to go through my stash here and see if I've got anything. Those are definitely not the right green. There's this one and this. Nope, I don't think that one would work, but maybe this one because it's got this white border and it says life is what you make of it. Now there's also this, which actually has green stripes and then a blue heart. Ooh, oh darn, I like them both. I think I'm gonna go with the heart. It's simple, it kind of goes with what I've been doing where a lot of things are just right in the middle or fairly centered. And if I cover up that middle heart, it kind of breaks up the pattern. Yeah, all right. And then, once again, I will bring in some black. And this one might be cute with some word stickers. I don't know what I have on hand that would be appropriate for that, but let me look around and see what I can find. So on this one, I've decided that I'm also going to do a little bit of splattering just to bring in that black a little more. So I have my black Heidi Shine, as it were, and I'm just going to hope that I don't screw this up. There we go. Because it is black, it's going to be noticeable. So we're going to do just a little bit here. Don't need a ton. I don't want any big globs. I just need little ones. All right, so that's the upper part. Oh, I like it. And I'm going to take a chance with the bottom here and not cover it because I don't want to smear any of the other things. Maybe just a little bit right there. Come on, there we go. Oh, that's a little bit more than I would have liked, but it's on there now. I'm going to leave it and hope that when it dries that it looks all right. So far, pretty happy with it. Now we're on to the last one here, and this hopefully will be a little bit easier to match things with this because it's got kind of this nice wood grain tone and it's got red, which I love. So I'm hoping that I will have a somewhat easy time finding something that will go with that. So I decided I'm going back to a travel theme here. So I actually have this washi, which looks like tire tracks. And then in here, I have this epoxy sticker with a red car, and in black writing says vroom vroom. So I think what I'm going to do is put just a little strip of washi in the middle, not all the way across, just, you know, leaving a little bit of a border on either side, and then putting this over it. So I realize that this background is not black, but it seems like I'm getting black in each of these in some way regardless. And it's kind of unifying, I think, so I'm okay with that. Let's see here. So I need about that much, and I like ripped edges as opposed to clean edges, so I did rip both sides. This might even still be a little bit too big. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like it a little bit shorter. There we go. Let's try that. Yes, I like that better. All right, so my hope is that kind of once this on, that you won't notice necessarily that that's wood grain, because the focus will be on the washi and then on the sticker. All right, so that's doing it like this, or right in the middle. Ooh, because these are polka dots, that kind of works. I got lots of circles here, but I don't like it crossing over the middle. I do like it up here, kind of off center, and then again pulls the focus a little bit away from the wood grain and more on the actual sticker. I'm very pleased with that. I like it. Not sure if I should do pen work around that to bring it in or just leave it be. I think for now, leave it be. If I end up using it on something where I think it needs the pen part, I can always add that in. So these are my finished cards. I did do a couple of extra things. I added this Live It Up word sticker or phrase sticker on this card. I just thought the pink was too blanked on there. It needed something. So I added that. And then I liked the splattering so much on this one that I decided to go back and put on just a little bit of black for this card. And I think it really works. So I'm going to do close-ups of each of these so you can see them better. All I did here was just use my pen to outline. Outlined again on this one, and then added the phrase sticker. This one was just a chipboard sticker, washi, and then I did some black splatters. This one, I used the Pink Fresh Leatherette sticker, outlining a little black rhinestone there. Another Pink Fresh element, phrase sticker, some splattering, which I think really helped that pattern. And then the last one, just some tire tread washi and an epoxy sticker. That's it. So I am so happy with how these turned out. I guarantee I will be doing more of these because it's much more likely that now I'll actually use these cards because they have designs that I like and that I can see myself using. So very pleased with this. I want to thank Simply Alexandra and Inky Quill because I've seen them do this. I've wanted to do it on my own, and I think it turned out so well that I can see this again in my future, making more of these. So thanks to those people. I super appreciate being able to watch you and learn from you, and I'll be posting more in the future. Thanks, guys.